I wonder if I have to like unmute everybody here.
No.
Okay, you did it? Okay, good. Okay.
I accidentally just stopped recording, so I started again, but I missed the beginning. Sorry.
Woo! Yay! We're at the beach. Oh my gosh, so cool. Hey, Caitlin's on the call. Okay. Alicia, introduce your new coach. She's a rock star.
She is a total rock star. This is my new coach, Sasha, and I am just so excited to have her on our team. She is already like helping people get connected with the challenge pack, and her discount coach is sponsoring a discount coach. So super exciting, and I just know that she is going to change tons of lives. So welcome to our team, Sasha.
Thank you.
Yay! Sasha, tell us where you live and where you're from.
I live in Albuquerque, and I'm actually from Canada. My husband is down here, and so I moved down here when I was pregnant, and I've been here for a little over 2 years now.
Okay, that's right. I remember you saying you had to move after in your post.
Yeah.
Great. Well, welcome to the team call. It's kind of a little crazy, but I'm glad you're on the call. And Sarah, hey Sarah. Hi. You already look like you're all snuggly in your like sweater. What is going on? Is it already that cold?
Well, I don't live in Hawaii, and it's already like 6:30 here.
It just looks like you're cold. What's that like?
This is actually not a very thick sweater. It's misleading.
It's misleading.
I was wearing a sports bra underneath it, so you know it's fake.
Okay. Yay. Well, I'm so glad you guys are on the call, and usually it's around 30 minutes and we'll chit chat, but today I just wanted to briefly talk about Success Club. And as you guys probably have read from some of our training, Success Club is a huge part of this business for so many reasons. It's a huge part of the business for you personally as a coach, but then it's also a big part of your team and how you're going to be helping your coaches too. So I like to think of Success Club just as a bar and as an indicator of growth. I also like to think of it as an indicator to know if what I'm doing is working or if what I'm doing is not working. If I'm not hitting Success Club, then something isn't right and it's not working, and I need to keep tweaking things until I do. Success Club for me and for most of the coaches on the team is kind of that no matter what goal every month. So there's definitely there's so much value in having goals in your business and in life in general, right? When we think about like our vision for our family and our goals for our family and for our life, and I know for me, it took me a while to even have those goals again and have that vision for my family, because I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think that it was even possible to reach some of the things that I wanted for our family. So I kind of just brushed that off. So goals are they're really important. They're super valuable, not just for your business, but just for your family too. So Success Club is just really one of those goals that you have in your business, and it is a no matter what goal, especially if you're serious about making this business a six-figure income and really taking advantage of the opportunity that this business offers you as a person working from home, and really setting your own schedule and making up your own path for this. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that in Success Club and strategies for hitting Success Club, and just some things you can be doing to know that you are doing your best to hit that goal. So just to recap, there's two kind of levels for Success Club. There's Success Club 5 and then Success Club 10. And, I just say shoot high and always put Success Club 10. In fact, put Success Club 12 as your goal, because if you get a return, you don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, if you get a Success Club, like if you get a challenge pack return, they do take your points away, which is kind of a bummer. But that's why you just shoot for 12, and then it won't matter. And that's what I do every month. So what did I hear here? I wrote down a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, locking arms and having a success partner. Something that's been so beneficial for me in my growth in my business has been having people that push me and encourage me and help me feel inspired and accountable to what my goals are. So like with Alicia and Gina and Angie, they're my success partners. I talk to them every single day. Like there isn't a day that doesn't go by that I don't talk to them. And if there is a day that goes by that I don't talk to them, it feels weird. And we all just really keep each other accountable and support each other. And so if there is somebody that you can connect with that can be that person for you, reach out to them and ask them and say, hey, do you have a success partner? Do you have somebody that you're locked arms with, and can really be accountable to each other for? So that when you do say, my goal is Success Club 12, they can say to you, how are you doing on that goal? What did you do today to get to that point, or to meet that goal? A lot of times too, like what you do the prior month, so what you've done the last 30 days is really going to be what is going to impact your next 30 days. So I've had coaches before who've said, you know what, we had vacation, then we were sick, and basically they lost the whole entire month, and they go into the next month and they're like, it's so quiet, I'm hearing crickets and no one's answering my messages, and they know it's because they like took the whole month off before, and they have to rebuild that momentum again. Now if you're a new coach, you know that isn't going to be so important because you're just getting your feet in, you're just getting used to the momentum and posting and sending out the invites and the messages, and so that is all going to slowly gain momentum for you as you begin to start. But for some of the seasoned coaches, if you take that month or two off, you may see it reflect in your business, and don't be discouraged by that. It just takes a few weeks to build that momentum back up where you're starting to post and you're sending out those invites again, and you're being more intentional about your business. So the first thing you really want to make sure you're doing is, I mean, other than all the other stuff I said, is you want to make sure that you're having that power hour every day. And I have coaches that only can do 30 minutes, and I have some that can do 4 hours. It really depends on how fast you want to move your business and how much time you want to give it, the speed that you want to go at, okay? So if you want to do 3 hours, great, do 3 hours. When I first started, I did around an hour a day, and now I work a solid 3 to 3.5 hours in the morning. And then throughout the day, I'm answering messages and posting things as I go. And sometimes I take pictures of things the day before, and then I'll post them the next day. And I'll get those posts ready in the morning while I'm working. And I'll stagger them. In the coaches section, in the files section in the coaches group, there is this thing called, I think it's organizational business something, or strategies for organization in your business. So if you click on that file, you'll see all these different like power hour options and ideas for how to like map out your week and map out your month and map out your day and all that. And so when you approach your power hour, and I'm going to come at it from a new coach perspective, okay, what do I do? What do I do during that 1 hour, 2 hours that I'm working, so that I know I'm putting in my time towards this goal of Success Club. And that's what those files will help you with, because it tells you, okay, like and comment on 5 posts, send 5 invites. Did you drink your shake today? Did you work out? Did you post your 4 to 5 posts that add value? I try to do a nutrition post, a sweaty selfie, a video, and then something to do with my kids and my family. My 4 to 5 posts a day are closely connected to my avatar. And as you become more connected in getting to know the business and how it works and figuring out your journey, you'll understand avatar. Avatar is that that like who you are. What do you represent? When somebody goes to your feed or to your page or to your Instagram account, can they look at the first 9 pictures and go, oh, that's what she's about? She's about homeschooling. She lives on Kauai. She likes fitness. Look at, there's a clean recipe. She likes shopping. She likes her dog. This person likes beer. Like, you get an idea for what a person is about when you go to their account. So when you're posting your 4 to 5 posts a day, be intentional about what you're posting. And, even on Instagram, make those Instagram hashtags connected to who you are. So mine is Kauai Life and Mama of 4 boys. You don't want to hashtag Beachbody Coach, right? Because all the Beachbody coaches are going to be liking all your stuff. And you don't want that. You want somebody who's a Navy wife to like your stuff. So you would put Navy wife on there. This is more for Instagram, right? Because you can't really hashtag on Facebook in the same way. Though Alicia thinks that it works. And so I'm kind of rabbit trailing a little bit, and I'm touching on a few different topics, but they all really blend together. When you're working on your power hour, part of that power hour is going to be strategizing your posts for the day and thinking about what are you going to post and how are you going to post it. So raise of hand, do you guys all do a power hour, or is that something you're familiar with? Caitlin is shaking her head. Sarah, I just scrolled over, sorry. And then there's someone on the phone call, but let me see if I can unmute you. Phone, unmute.
Milani.
Hey, Milani. Okay,
Hey.
good. I just unmuted you because I don't know if you can unmute you.
I don't know if I can or not.
But you can mute yourself, right? You can mute your background.
It was automatically muted.
Okay, well, mute yourself if it gets loud.
Okay.
Or just, are you on an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, just press mute. Just press mute on your iPhone.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, good. Then you can unmute if you want to talk. Otherwise, you won't be able to unmute yourself if I mute you. So, Caitlin, just go into the file section in the coaches group and check out those power hours, okay? Because that will help you have some structure to what you're doing. And like, for instance, if you want more people to see your posts on Facebook, you need to be going to your friends' Facebook pages and liking and commenting on their stuff. And then also maybe even sending messages. Because then Facebook says, oh, you have an affinity towards this person. I'm going to put them in your news feed and vice versa. So the power hour even helps you with that. And then it also helps you know, okay, am I sending out enough invites each day? Am I sending out invites to the coaching opportunity and asking people about that and thinking about that? So my power hour, after 2 years of being a coach now, it's just like, it just comes out of my brain. I don't even really need to follow the paper. I still do sometimes, especially if I have that time of the month where I just feel really scattered. I'll break out my power hour form and I'll just look and go, okay, what am I not doing? Or sometimes I'll be like at the 15th of the month and I'm like at Success Club 1 and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am never going to get Success Club. I'm going to die. And it's not true, but that's when I start like pulling out my power hour sheet. Okay, let's get back down to basics. Have I sent any invites out this week? No, I haven't. Okay, let's start there. So just really focus on that, especially if you're just starting out. It is so great to get in the habit of knowing what those little things are that you can be doing each day. we talk, the other thing that is like a really big focus for Success Club is sending out the invites, but I would say it's even more than just sending out invites. It's actually having conversations with people beyond just an invite. Okay, so there's lots of scripts in the coaches group if you're ever wanting more like ideas of what to say. Like some people, I have a coach this morning who was sharing how she'd been sending invites through Facebook Messenger for her freemium, but she hadn't yet sent them for her Beachbody group yet. And so she was excited to start using Messenger for that, and how she came up with her own script. She like took a couple of scripts from a few of the other ones she had read in the group, and she kind of took Anita Myron's and a couple others, and she made her own little script. And so her goal is to send like 10 messages a day. And that's what she's been doing. So sending messages every day that are not even just about Beachbody, but are just kind of building relationships with people, because that's all this business is. It's just building relationships with people. We talked a little bit about posting 4 times a day, but even more so, like, I want you guys to look at your posts during the week and go, okay, how many call to actions am I doing on my posts? So it's great to add value. You want to make sure you're adding value every day. But you also want to be bringing that call to action to the table too, and saying, hey, if you're ready to start this journey, send me a message, or comment below, I'm in, or putting that call to action on the post is so important. And we talked in the last call about really capitalizing on some of the themes that they have during the week, the Throwback Thursday or the Way Back Wednesday, or I don't know, there's a couple others out there you can use. For a long time on the weekends, that's when I would post my coaching opportunity call to actions, like, hey, join my team and be a coach, and this is how my life's been changed. I always, always, always try to tell my story whenever I'm talking about anything. My story, you know, is what people are attracted to. Anybody can go buy a Beachbody product anywhere, right? I can go to Amazon and get Pio DVDs. Like, that's easy, and it's probably cheaper than if I bought them through Beachbody. But what you can't go to Amazon and get is a story that you can connect with and that you feel safe with. And that's why I loved when Sasha shared her story in the group yesterday, because Sasha, I want you to see and kind of know that it's the power that you're bringing, like the beauty that you're bringing to the table with being a coach is a story like what you have. People are going to connect to that, and you may not always go into details about all your life and everything all the time, but as you sprinkle your posts with Sasha and people begin to see the hope in your story, and they begin to see that you're choosing to choose hope, to choose life, and to keep moving forward, and to do your best, and to work towards something, that is what they are going to grab a hold of. And so if you don't know your story yet, that is a good place to start. How have you gotten to the place you're at today? And what are you looking forward to for the future? And if you could write that all out and then sprinkle that in your posts, that's awesome. That's where all the power is. That's where the magic happens. So I wanted to open up the call to you guys a little bit here. 3:34. Okay, good. It's not hasn't. Sometimes I talk really fast. The time goes by. I wanted to ask you guys can kind of open up a little bit here, and I want to hear from you guys. What do you feel like is working in your business right now? First question, what do you feel is working? And what do you feel isn't working? What could be different? So who would like to open up and say their thoughts?
I'll open up.
Okay, Melanie.
Hey, so the past month, our family has been doing this huge move, and Every single month since January, I was able to hit a Success Club. And I was going towards Success Club All-Star, but because of the move and not working out, not drinking my shake, and not sharing or posting anything, it really affected my journey in my business. And it just goes to show that it's not just handed out. It doesn't come, people don't get lucky. They reach their hard work when it comes to posting. And, it sucked. It was kind of sad that I didn't hit the Success Club last month, but, I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but I got what I worked for, which was not much. So, and then this past month, I've had quite a bit of time to focus on business because I'm living with my mom at the moment, and she's kind of free babysitter. So I've had some time, and I've been scheduling my posts like you were talking about, and I did that for a whole week, and the momentum was like a downward slope till snowballing, and it was just crazy to see posting at 6 o'clock a.m., 9 o'clock, noon, 3 a.m., or 3 p.m. There's something I saw off of Pinterest, and it was like the scheduled post on what to post at what time. And I did that for a whole week, and it was just like, I felt like business exploded. So that's been working for me, and hopefully the move back into the new house isn't going to kind of throw that off, but definitely working.
So you're saying that you're targeting a certain time you're posting? I kind of couldn't get, it was a little choppy.
Yeah, so I'm following, I can post a picture in our group, but I see something, this picture that says post workout Shako at 6 a.m., even though I'm not even up until noon. It says to post that. And at 9 a.m., post something motivational. At noon, post a recipe or a tip. And then 3 p.m., post something personal or funny. And it goes all the way until probably 6 p.m. So,
is that from Brigitte Linford? Was that a video she did a long time ago?
I'm not sure. I found it on Pinterest.
I swear, I'm pretty sure that is an old video from her from like 2 years ago. I know it. I forgot about that, Melanie.
Okay, well, I'll post it in the group, but yeah, it is really, I can't even explain it, but I felt like business was exploding when I was following that and scheduling my post. It was so much less stress because it was already done for me.
Yeah, will you share that in the coaches group and kind of just maybe even make a video? Would you, if you have time, videos are always great. Like post the thingy, but post a video too if you want to. Like make a video for your team and explain what you're doing and just post it in the group.
Okay, I can do that.
That would be awesome. I think that's cool. I love that idea. Maybe we'll do that again. Of course, when I wake up, it's already like 3 p.m. over on the East Coast. Okay, so that's working for you. I love that idea. Anything that particularly, you kind of shared what wasn't working, getting off of a routine and not being consistent.
Was that a question for me?
I was trying to think, were you also telling me at the same time what wasn't working, or we're just kind of recapping?
So I have never really established a power hour, and I really suck at time management to begin with. So to try and just wing it all the time just doesn't work because, it's like, it's a gamble whether or not I'm going to be successful in the month as far as Success Club goes. So I feel like I have more control when I'm scheduled and I'm set.
I love it. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Okay, what is working and what's not working for your business? Caitlin or Sarah?
You go. I'll mute myself.
Okay. So some stuff that's sort of not working right now for me very well is invites. I don't know if I'm just not wording things properly, but I seem to get a lot of dead ends with those.
Okay.
So any help in that department would be welcomed. And then things that are working. I think the free intros, like the 5-day, like cleaning one, and then the 5-day intro to coaching, those are working really well for me right now. So I've had a lot of response for those.
You know why too is I think you do a really good job, Caitlin, of sprinkling what it means to be a coach in your posts throughout the week. I think you're really good at that. I think you're really good at being like, and I'm doing this because I have the freedom to work from home, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying.
You're doing great. Okay, so freemiums are working good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like a free clean eating challenge, you're saying, and then
Yeah.
like the coach sneak peek. Okay. Talk to me more about the invites. How many invites are you sending, and what are you saying?
So in the invites, I haven't been sending very many lately, just because I struggle with feeling really salesy about things, and I don't want to feel that way. And it's really hard to convey like your emotion through a message. And so I think I'm struggling with the wording of it.
Okay.
And not feeling salesy in my wording.
Okay. Have you ever tried, have you ever figured out a script that would work really good for you, or written anything out to kind of explain how you would send a message?
Not really.
Okay. That's okay. Girl, I was like a coach for probably a year before I ever even used a script. And I mean, it wasn't even mine. It was Elise. Elise, she's in our group. You know, she's a coach on another team, but she's in our group. I just stole hers. That's what I used. And then I, over time, became more confident, and I kind of wrote my own. But, so what I like to say, and you don't have to say it like this, but there's 2 different scripts. So there's the script that you're just going to use to invite people to your challenge, your big challenge, where they would buy a challenge pack. And then there's the script that you're going to use to explain what it is they're going to be doing in the challenge group, right? Because even when they do say yes, they're like, well, what is it? And then you're kind of like, I mean, it's really cool, right? So why is my son walking up on the road?
Kim, I don't know if you can see this from your phone, but it says 9 minutes left.
Silas, get back over by Daddy right now. No, get off the road. Why is my son out on the road? Oh my gosh, eating grapes, wandering around the beach. Get off the road. Crazy. Yeah, I still keep forgetting to put my upgrade back on. It came off, and my card needed to get it expired, and then they booted me out. So Caitlin, what I'll do is I'll probably message you my scripts that I use to send my invites, so you can see what I do. But basically, I make a sandwich. So basing it off of somebody who liked a post that I did, like maybe they liked my video, or maybe they liked my post where I was like, hey, join my group, or I had a sweaty selfie, I would start off the message and say, hey, thank you so much for liking my photo, and just being so supportive. I really appreciate it. It's been so fun to be on this health and fitness journey. I usually say something like, I just wanted to reach out and invite you to my upcoming challenge group that I'm going to be having that starts on the 23rd. I'm not sure if you have anything going on, but I thought I would send you an invite. You popped in my head or whatever. And then the sandwich part at the end. So the top is the thank you for liking my post. The middle is the invite. And then the bottom is, by the way, I saw you got a new puppy and he is so cute. How did you decide on what breed to get? Because we've been thinking about getting a dog. And you want
every time because she thinks dogs are ugly.
I definitely don't want to get a Labradoodle, and that's off the list. So, anyways, and so there, what you've done at the end is you've given them an out, right? Because then, even if they don't really want to go with the whole challenge conversation, you can still have something to go off. They still have an out. They can talk about the dog. So that's how I do my invites. So what I would say is write something up and then message me what you have written up, okay? You can kind of tweak it a little bit for every person because they're going to be different. And then I'll send you the script that I send to people when they're like, yeah, sure, what's it about? What's involved? Boom, copy pasted, sent. I don't rewrite it every single time, ever. So once you feel like you have some good scripts going and you feel confident about it, getting the unseen or getting the seen but no response or getting the no thank you isn't going to be so horrible because you're going to be like, okay, they said no, whatever. Moving on, people say no. You're going to have, and I'm not talking directly to you, but I'm just saying in general, as a coach, your job isn't to worry about the no's. The no's are going to be the no's and they'll always be no's, okay? Your job is to focus on the yeses and the maybes and the tell me more, right? That's why you're doing this. And if you have to go for the no, that's what they mean by go for the no. So you send 10 invites and get 1 yes. Great. Sometimes it takes me 20 messages to get to 2. So, but you get better and you get better and you get better. I had a girl yesterday, I probably spoke with her for 5 hours, and she literally every hour had a new set of things that she was convinced were reasons why she shouldn't do it. I mean, the girl's allergic to everything. She has every single Beachbody workout that has ever existed. Still, after 5 hours, I got her to sign up with a challenge pack. I, for the love, do not know how it happened. But my job is to go for the no. Every time she gave me an objection, I was like, I get that. And Caitlin, you might really love the voice thing. If you don't like sending the messages because you're worried about tone, so all day long, I'm sending her voice responses, right? Because then she can hear my tone and she can hear my answers and she can hear my, hey girl, like, I totally know what you mean, or I've been there, I totally get that. Like, she can feel my connection with her. And by the end of the day, she was like, you have given me so much hope. I don't know what I would do without you. You are saving my life. I mean, it was like crazy. I wish I could let you in on the message so you could see it. But I really think it was because I was messaging her in Safeway while my kids were like ripping apart the Halloween decorations and breaking things. And I told her that. I'm like, I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm in Safeway. And you know what? She's a mom. She was like, cool, you're in Safeway and you're messaging me. So I'm just saying, like, figure out how you can still be Caitlin and feel confident and feel good and make it you, because then you're going to just be like on a roll. It'll just come out. So write something up and send it to me and we'll get those figured out, because you should have those just locked and loaded and ready to go so you can just send them out.
What I want to say
Sasha, go. I don't know how much time we have left, but go, girl.
3 minutes and 55 seconds. So, Caitlin, I wanted to speak to that feeling like salesy thing, because I really felt that in the beginning until I had to like remind myself every time I sent a message, like, why am I sending this message? I'm not sending it only because I want to get $40 off of this person in commission. I'm sending the message because these products have worked in my life. I love the workouts. I love the shake. I want these people to feel as good about themselves and as energetic and as happy and free and mentally healthy as I have. So I would remind myself of that every single time I sent the message, so that would come through. Like, I'm not just trying to make a buck on you. I want you to have this. I want you to experience this. So it helps to remind yourself of that. And that just totally like dissipates that. Sorry about Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
So great advice, Elisa. Thank you for adding that. Okay, Sarah, once again, We have gotten to the end of the call. Sarah cannot talk. This is like the leadership retreat all over again. Sarah, will you message me what's not working and what's working in your business? As our call is ending. And it's all my fault because I didn't turn the upgrade back on. Okay, guys.
We have 2 minutes. I'll cut you off.
2
I'll
minutes.
go in 30 seconds.
Yes, go. We have 2 minutes, Sarah. Go.
The only thing I feel like that ties into everything, I learned what not to do this summer because I feel like before I started working full time, I was like, it's so easy to hit Success Club every month. But I feel like the biggest thing is like consistency everywhere. Because I would like try and stay up on social media, but then I was like never inviting people and it wasn't working. Like I learned that you can't just like post on Instagram and then be like, oh, everyone will be like, oh, I want to be in your challenge. Yeah, that looks fun. And how like it is so much about inviting, but like you have to have all the pieces. And I feel like I would try really hard to focus on like one, but it was also the wrong one of like, I would say if you have time to choose between posting on Instagram or sending out invites or talking to people, I feel like I've learned I would always like send out invites if I'm concerned with like Success Club and talking to people and inviting people. And then kind of what you guys said of less than a minute. Oh my gosh, pressure. I don't want you guys to get cut off. Anyways.
Go. We're good. Keep going. You're full. Go.
I forgot what I said. Oh, just like messaging them first and be like, hey, how are you doing? I saw you were up to this. And I would just send that this week. And every single person, as I started a conversation with them, ended up like being interested in the challenge group. Because I was just like, hey, how are you? And so it really does work to just be
It does. That is the best advice ever, Sarah. Thank you for saying that. If you don't feel confident about sending the invite, send the message and just say hi. I love it. Okay, screenshot. Alicia, take a screenshot of all of us. Do it, Alicia. Do it, Alicia. Do it, Alicia. Did you get it? I have to unmute you. Okay, good. Okay. All right, lovely ladies. Thank you for getting on the call.
Bye.